Hey, it's Mike and John and Cheryl the intern from PumaPlow.com playing some more Farming Simulator on the Xbox.
Hagenstadt.
Right. So anyway, so you're parking your foraging machine up. Not foraging. Chaffing machine up.
Yeah, that one.
Gives you really bad burns between your legs. It's really weird.
There's a cream for that.
Wow. So
Oh
anyway.
God, I saw a commercial for like adult diaper rash cream.
Oh.
Tasty.
Listen.
Okay.
All right, we just need to park stuff this episode.
You have stuff everywhere.
is
You yell at me about it?
Yeah.
What's this, Parking Wars?
Pretty much.
It's how many places can you have your equipment strewn about your farm?
Are you a hoarder?
No. Well,
Yeah, a little bit.
it runs in the family line. Anyway,
He's gonna put stuff away.
This
This is
is-
an exciting start to the episode.
the parking episode.
Ooh.
Will there
Riveting.
be spots?
Parking and planting. It's really
There's
what
the-
this episode is.
There's the name of the episode right there.
Right there, parking and planting.
Beacons.
Uh-huh.
We have 3 beacons on this piece of equipment
Wow.
because it's
Dude, remember when we were little and Dad would get us all the reflectors for our tricycles and stuff?
Yeah, that place was great.
Our trikes were like the most reflectored.
They were
like,
blinged out with reflectors.
Yeah, sport bling was a thing. Like we'd have like, you know, there was no like square inch that wasn't covered in reflectors.
It was a store called New Way that was
That
down in
must have been before my time.
Yeah, it was.
probably.
All right.
It was down in St. Louis somewhere. He'd go down there and get stuff every once in a while.
Okay.
And they had the best reflector selection ever.
Yeah.
It was great.
They were like maybe the size like, you know, half, well,
They were
than
maybe
$1/2.
an inch and a half.
All right.
Yeah, but we blinked that sucker out.
Uh-huh. And they were just like lick 'em, stick 'em.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Were
park
they
the
lick 'em,
heads in
stick
here.
'em? I thought they
Yeah.
were just sticky.
Well, oh, yeah,
There was
sorry.
no licking involved.
Sorry, no, they were just sticky. Peel and stick.
Right.
There you go. That's
Oh, you're
the
putting
word.
the head in there.
Yeah,
I couldn't figure out what the
because
hell
I'm
you
not
were
putting the car and heads on trailers anymore.
doing. Right.
You know other sticker I had that I really liked when I was a kid?
What?
The Michael Jackson like sequin glove sticker.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow, your shed's empty.
I know.
80s.
Wait, where's your Condor?
Dude, everything's out right now. My
Not
Condor's
the Condor, where is it?
It's not parked in here.
Oh, that's right. You have a seating
It's
shed.
over there. Yeah, because I ran out of room in this building, so I put all my planters in this one.
What planter is that? Potato?
Yeah, and then my fertilizer's over there.
So can I ask a dumb question?
Yeah,
Why do you have a potato planter if you're not doing potatoes?
I'll get back to that.
You have to get Oscar De La Hoya back?
Did that just sound like the goat from that Taylor Swift video?
Yeah, kind of.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Because it knew I was trouble when I walked in.
Nah.
Have you seen that video of her at the Grammys whipping her hair yet?
No, I haven't seen that.
What?
Totes.
I need
She
to.
was trying to be all like rocker chick,
Uh-huh.
but it looked like she was having a seizure or so.
Well, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it was like really jerky, like whipping her head back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds pretty funny.
Yeah.
That
actually.
sounds awesome. Wow, John, it's 31 degrees outside.
Wow, this live weather update brought to you by.
You know, it's a really balmy Thursday.
Today's Saturday.
Nah, dude, it's Thursday.
He doesn't like it when I break the magic YouTube.
He's all out of it because he had his wisdom teeth pulled.
I'm dead, remember?
Yeah, he's
Leave me
dead
alone.
right now. This is the day after surgery, isn't it?
No.
No?
It'd
We,
be
like,
further down than that.
Can we CGI you into the videos or
Yeah.
something?
Wow. I'm not that good at editing yet.
We'll just do like a stick figure or something. Get like a Lego man.
There you
That'd be
go.
pretty funny.
Green
orange-
screen, a Lego man in,
Put an orange shirt on and then call it a
chroma
day.
key it. You know.
Wow.
What?
I don't like that idea. You should mourn my loss since I'm dead.
You'll be fine.
Allegedly, but I could die.
Eh,
Girl who got her tonsils out died. I could die too. We've already had this
she
discussion
had some
though.
complications, didn't she?
Well, I could have complications too.
Eh.
Clearly, she had complications. Just saying.
Yeah, the complication being death. Wait, she's still alive though?
She's still alive, I think.
She's still on
She's
life support.
technically
She's
dead.
dead though. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Anyway,
That other one's not back
I'm
far
not
enough.
cheerful
yet.
now.
by the way, social media intern, you know what these
Yes.
people should do while they're watching our videos?
You should comment, like, and subscribe.
And follow on Facebook, on Twitter.
It's
Yeah.
like she's been practicing that,
I know,
by the way.
right?
No, I've heard it a lot. No, you definitely need to go to Facebook and give us some likes, because I think we have like 10 people, and that's mostly like friends.
Yeah, pick
And
it up.
Noah. What up,
and
Noah?
Yeah, shout out Noah again.
So, but yeah, we're trying to, have some discussions there, like who's funnier, who has the better beard.
I
mean-
clearly have the better beard.
Right.
And then
So,
you need to
let's
follow
not-
us on Twitter because that's where all the breaking news happens.
There's
Breaking
so
news.
We
much
have the
breaking
little
news.
breaking news sound clip and everything when I post something.
Breaking news.
It's like beep 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 beep. You know, just like that, right?
Yeah, just like that.
Uh huh.
I don't think NPR uses that.
Fill up faster.
It's my personal breaking news icon.
All right,
Yeah.
good for you.
Dude.
It plays before every Twitter post.
That'd be hilarious and obnoxious.
You should
Uh-huh.
like get these to run off like ethanol or something.
Wow.
No, weird diesel. Want to see the
Something.
world's largest sprayer, Cheryl?
I believe in polluting the earth.
Watch.
The earth.
Oh, it's gonna get way bigger. It's gonna keep folding.
Do you have to use like the sprinklers out in the fields and stuff?
No.
Nah.
It's like
not
a butterfly.
It's not that realistic.
Well, we never had them down here, but like once you go up north, they have them. I don't know why we never had them.
There's actually one right around the corner from our farm.
Yeah,
but
on that sod farm.
Yeah.
Well, it's a sod farm.
No, not sod farm. There's
Yeah?
another one down there.
Somewhere else?
Yep.
Okay.
Over by the K Trail.
Oh, yeah.
I just gave away the location of our farm.
K
Trail extends the entire length of Missouri, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I know.
So good job, John.
We're in the Midwest somewhere.
Idiot.
We're in the St. Louis
Yeah,
metropolitan
they know we're
area.
in St. Louis.
We're at Puma Plow World Headquarters is where we're
Speak
at.
for yourself.
You're
I'm
not
from
in
out
St.
of
Louis.
town.
You're from Idaho, right?
No.
Wow.
Sounded good.
That's
So-
where Napoleon lives, right?
I think
Is
so.
it Idaho?
I think
I
so.
don't
I
know.
think that's
I don't
where they
remember.
filmed it.
There's mountains, you know, I can throw a football over the mountain.
True dat, Uncle Rico.
I don't think you can, actually.
They need to make a second movie.
No, they
No,
don't.
they need that would ruin it.
It's like making the new Dumb and Dumber movie.
It's
That
going to
would
be...
be
I'm
okay.
really worried about that movie.
They they made like the new Anchorman. Anybody see that?
No.
No.
I heard it was garbage.
Yeah.
The first one was garbage.
I think it has. I mean, I think if you're a fan of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right, but it's hard to catch the magic in a bottle twice.
Yeah. It took them forever to make that new Anchorman.
It's like putting a genie in a bottle. Unless you're Christina Aguilera, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
She
Wow.
broke that bottle. Oh, actually, she drank it all.
Wow.
She an alcoholic too?
I thought she snorted it all.
No, yeah, she had some booze problems, like allegedly.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
Grandma did. Hers was heroin.
Wow.
though. I mean, no, just kidding. But anyway.
So we are fertilizing.
What are you fertilizing with?
Fertilizer?
Fertilizer.
Like, do you make it yourself? I mean,
I got it out of that blue tank over
He
there.
mixes it himself.
It might
Hey.
be meth, I don't know.
If anybody makes him mad, he'll just blow him up.
Nice.
You know, got plenty of ammonium nitrate and stuff around.
Yeah.
You know.
I really need a bigger tractor on
Do
this.
you have a compost pile?
No.
What kind of farm is this?
It's a
Not
German
a-
farm.
Do you have your own landfill?
No.
No.
Didn't they have one of those at the farm?
Kinda.
Place where you dumped everything? Yeah.
It was just any random hole Grandpa felt like digging.
No, like
Pretty
I
much.
remember by the back lane there used to be some kind of like semi.
Yeah, he had spots he would use for like 6 months or something.
That's why we gotta dig that stuff up.
Yeah.
There could be gold in them hills.
Gotta
That-
dig up the porta potty.
That
Yeah.
one time we were trenching, we pulled up the ringer off the old ringer washer.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That made the trencher grunt, man.
Yeah, but bet.
It was
Not like it's
terrible.
something that's easily trenchable.
No, it was big.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we find all kinds of random crap down
You're
there.
gonna eat this tree on the end.
Nah, I'm good. I'm a trained professional, sir.
Uh-huh.
Sir.
Do you have a license?
Sure. You have to check with the office of Hagenstadt farming licenses.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
how we did, like, when I was in Austria for that month, that's how we tried to pronounce names. We'd be like, Maria Hilferstrasse. And we would make up our own names. of
That's awesome.
streets.
Yeah, that works.
But
Sprayer needs to be a little wider, John.
It's already like 40 meters.
I know.
just get some PVC pipe, you can put it on there.
Yeah, he extends out ourselves. It's a DIY project.
We'll go to Lowe's
Okay.
and get some pipe.
Right.
I
Make it
haven't been
happen.
to Lowe's in weeks.
Dude, me either. I haven't been there in a long time. You people need to go.
I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
Instead of going out and shopping and stuff, you should be working on your house.
Yeah.
Tupelo, if you're listening. Just
Got
saying.
electrical done, seriously.
Did he get it done? Or
I said get it done.
Oh,
No,
he
it's
still
not
hasn't
done
got it
yet.
done?
I think when summer hits.
Well, he
then
was sick for like 3 weeks,
he's
too.
sick again. I
Jeez.
think he's sickly.
He's faking it.
Yeah. Dude, though, our Kleenex budget is.
Out of this world.
Yeah.
Steal them from work.
Really?
You mean borrow them?
No, they have the really thin ones that are
Oh.
like sandpaper.
Oh my goodness. Like, this
Yeah.
might be TMI, but I went to the bathroom
TMI.
at JCPenney's, okay?
TMI, we're there already.
And I don't know if there's such a thing as half-ply toilet paper, but I'm pretty sure that's what they had. Like, I don't know.
Calling out JCPenney's right here
It
on
was
YouTube.
horrible. JCPenney's
Step up your toilet paper game.
was not an enjoyable experience.
I like JCPenney's too.
The one JCPenney's has good clearance. The one at the mall, not so much.
Shouldn't be folding this at top speed.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the matter?
I don't know. Just
Alright.
sounded like something to
If
say.
it breaks, I'll just buy a new one. I have money.
Wow.
Someone's not very well.
Dude, seriously.
Not at all.
Hey, why don't you pay your loan off?
I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only have a $200,000 loan out right now.
What's it like to pay off a loan? I don't know.
Wow.
It's a great feeling, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Do I get to scream I'm debt free?
Yeah.
Or debt free like Dave Ramsey?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
All right, cool.
Would Susie approve it?
Probably.
Susie Orman?
He would be debt free.
Did you ever see that when she'd be like the "Can I afford it" thing?
Yeah, and everyone's like, yeah, no.
But it would be stuff like somebody would call in one time. It was seriously like, I want to buy my dog like a diamond encrusted collar because he's my life. And they like went over like they go to the financials like I have so much in savings, this and that.
Yeah.
And no.
People are stupid. Checking my stuff.
One time though, like the "Can I afford it?" It was this lady who wanted to go once a week. She wanted to go to like Panera, Breadco.
Yeah, yeah.
And get like a cup of soup and maybe a frozen lemonade.
Oh, that's.
Oh no.
Too
I know.
much.
So like a cup of soup, like I don't know, $2, $3, $4.
It'd be like $5 total.
Yeah.
And the frozen lemonade, maybe like $7 total.
Okay.
Panera's pretty expensive.
Once a week, she was like stay-home mom, wanted to get out occasionally.
Yeah.
Went over the financials, and Susie Orman's like, you cannot afford that.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. So I definitely can't afford my Taco Bell like once a month.
Yeah. All right, back to spraying.
Oh boy.
Isn't this magical?
Did you buy it on Amazon?
The game?
No, but it is an Amazon.
Oh.
They put an E on the end of Amazon. You're not anywhere near it.
I'm well aware.
Just start making circles. Like, do you have crop circles?
No. I could, but no.
Wow. You could you could harvest crop circles.
You
Yeah.
gotta do the corn maze and then some crop circles.
All right, I'll work
right on that.
Sure, there's an app for that.
I don't know. All of my tractors do have iPads, so.
Oh, really?
Well, they have like.
Kind of. They have like screens inside of
Like
them,
they have GPS to where to go.
Yeah, and so we call them iPads because.
Oh, this one doesn't have it.
Oh, the Ursus doesn't have it. Oh no.
Piece of crap, Ursus.
They have an iPod dock or anything?
No, these are old tractors.
Oh. Even Grandpa's tractors had radios.
It did until it broke, and then we took off.
Yeah.
Do you have a little bench in there for your grandkids to sit on?
No, a shotgun shell box.
Oh, was that what it was?
That's what it was.
That's what it was in the combine.
Some had bench, like a little stool.
Nah, it was a shotgun shell box.
A wooden shotgun shell
wooden box. Yep.
Yeah.
I was little. I didn't know.
The new combines all have a buddy seat in them.
Yeah. See, this has a buddy seat.
It's like the toilet.
See the buddy seat?
It's like the toilets in Sochi.
Have you seen those, John?
No.
There's two toilets like right next to each other.
Yeah, there's like no divider.
So it's like the SNL skit, right?
Yeah, it's completely like that.
Okay.
I did hear something that there was one that they saw. It had like a toilet, and then there was just like a row of seats. So it's like, am I supposed to like use the bathroom and have like an audience here, like team event? Come on now.
So have you heard, Charles? There's a real bad stray dog problem in Sochi.
Yeah, it's called dinner.
Wow.
So they
coming from the vegetarian.
So they were rounding them up, right?
Sure.
And so the comment was made, well, apparently they need more Chinese restaurants.
Wah, wah.
Wow.
Better than your artificial insemination joke from last episode.
True story. Wasn't there, I didn't watch the opening ceremonies, but wasn't there like some stray dog there? Was that like a planned or?
I didn't see a stray dog.
I didn't watch much of it.
Yeah, I didn't watch much.
Unless they edited that part out, because it was definitely heavily edited.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
like the Parade of Nations took like 20 minutes. It's like,
That's
Yeah, it should take like 3 hours.
Yeah, no.
My favorite part of the Parade of Nations is when there's always like a few athletes that have no country somehow.
I saw that one out last night, actually.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Must have walked out of the room.
They were like they were called them like independent or something.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that works, but
Right.
I know like at the Summer Olympics back in 2012, there were like 3 or 4, like no affiliation with the country or something.
How do you not have?
I don't know if their country wasn't participating and they just went independent,
or
if they weren't recognized as an official country.
Yeah.
I could have totally done that if I lined up.
Dude, over to your right and do it. There you go.
Huh.
This sprayer is pretty awesome.
I must have walked out of the room.
Yeah. I think there were 3 of them this time.
Wow.
But it's kind of fun to watch that and see like the different outfits. And
I mean, they didn't show very many countries at all.
No, I didn't think so.
Well, wasn't it probably like was it 2-3 hours long?
The actual Parade of Nations was only maybe 45 minutes long.
On TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edited.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't much at all.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of countries and stuff.
And they went by the Russian alphabet.
Right.
I forget what it's called now. Because we actually had to Google it to be like, what is that?
Yeah.
So.
Good old Matt Lauer and Meredith Fair over there?
Yes. Matt Lauer has a creepy mustache.
Can we talk about his facial hair? Because
Yeah.
that is creepy. I do not like it. He needs to get rid of it.
It needs to go away.
Yeah. And just because you lost the hair on top of your head doesn't mean you have to go and grow that monstrosity.
Wow.
So there's a trick in skiing
Too close
or something.
to home?
A little bit.
There's a trick in skiing or something. It's called a YOLO flip or something.
Who invented that one? One of those.
Doesn't matter. So anyway, it was on the
hipsters.
It was on the show last night, right? And Matt Lauer goes, YOLO means you only live once.
Thank you, Matt Lauer.
It was really funny.
It was amusing.
As we're sitting here with a little stuffed animal that has a YOLO sweatshirt on.
It's Yodi, the YOLO rat. His
got a
name and
name.
everything.
Dude, I saw some interview with one of the snowboarders.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can almost like smell the pot on him. He's like,
Pretty much,
dead.
yeah.
Do they have pot in Russia?
Yeah.
Hopefully
Well,
I mean, they don't have any
protest
gay
for it,
people, so
And
do
it was
they?
one event where I guess Shaun White pulled out of it because it was like not just like the pipe or whatever, pipe, but it was like an obstacle course kind of thing with like rails and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
He pulled out of it.
I
'cause I
forget
guess
what they called that, though.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
hurt or something.
He
and
hurt
then-
his wrist in practice.
Yeah, but then the other snowboarders were like going on Twitter and like talking trash.
Wow.
Which I'm like, sportsmanship.
That's how they roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to cream that thing.
Nah, I'm very professional.
You've got a lot to spray.
I know. Actually, I'm gonna go down and do the other field now.
Oh, okay. Because it's already planted.
It's at least half planted.
Well, true. Not done, I'm
I
sure.
don't know if it's done yet.
Sure.
I need another planter.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Another corn planter.
You already have two, don't you?
Yeah.
Why do animals love me? No, I don't love
It's like
Vladimir
have
likes
to sneeze.
everybody.
Yeah, Vladimir likes everybody.
Except
so
our
don't feel
dad.
Special. Except for Dad. He hates
I
Dad.
have to bring Toopsie over here so he can like distract me.
There you go.
He hisses at Dad like he wants to kill our father. It's kind of funny.
But then Ivan hates everybody but loves Dad.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's rather amusing.
It's
Actually.
it's weird. So yeah,
How many acres do you have?
a lot.
It runs on hectares.
Oh, sure.
Which is like 2.37.
I love Hector. He was
four.
on Army Wise. He was a great character.
Wow.
One of Toopsie's favorites.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
They all like Hector.
He actually Googled how much a hectare is
I
compared
did.
to an
When
acre.
we started playing the game, I was like, I don't know how much a hectare is.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was like, okay, so they use what, kilometers over there?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so when a few of my friends and I, we went to Austria. And again, flew like all night long. And we get in a taxi to go to the hostel. And it's like a BMW taxi or something.
Nice.
And we're all like packed in there. And then we're like on the highway and we're all just kind of freaking out because the dude's like going like 120. And we're like, OMG,
Yeah.
like we're going to die. And then we all like took a second. It was like, you know how like you play telephone and like one person gets it and there's, yeah. And yeah, we realized it was kilometers and he was probably only going like 70, 75.
Right.
That's
But
slow.
yeah.
Yeah, 120 kilometers really isn't that fast.
Right. Do you remember when
Well,
the next
speed
town
too.
over a few years ago tried to be all modern, and they decided to put kilometers on their like speed limit signs?
Uh huh.
And so it was a sign that normally is what 35 miles an hour, and it said 60,
Right.
Yeah.
and people were like 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, it
people
didn't
are-
last very long, did it?
No.
No, not at
Well,
all.
they said they were trying to do that to get ready for like they were gonna have like Olympic tryouts, like for
Oh.
swimming or something. So like international crowds around here, which
Right.
is
All right.
so yeah.
Yeah, we're American. We don't do that kind of
Arr.
crap.
But that was the thing about driving on the Autobahn in Germany, is we didn't quite know how fast we were going.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, so it felt like I was going super fast, but then I'd still have cars like below by me.
Right. You probably weren't going all that fast, really.
No,
Yeah.
and it's definitely one of those things like if you are not going to be serious about your driving, you need to stay out of the left lane
Yeah.
because they will come up on you and it will not be good.
I'm going to do an
I
Enduro.
feel like there's a lot of traffic out here.
Yeah, there is on this part of the map.
Oh.
How did he just turn your Xbox on?
I think his fat butt's sitting on my controller right now.
He's not fat, he's big bone.
No,
Oh,
he's
he's
getting fat. I think that's what's going on back here.
Randomly, the other Xbox just turned on.
Yeah, not
That
really
was
sure.
Pretty good,
Good
actually.
job, buddy. Yep, there it is. He was
That's-
laying on my controller.
That's random.
It happens.
Yeah, it does.
So anyway,
I have a lot of fertilizer. I might switch back and do the fertilizing the other way.
with the tractor as they seed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, two birds, one stone.
What's what he was doing, but he wanted to buy this thing.
This is
Two
more real.
tofurkeys, one stone.
This is more realistic.
2 turduckens. Yeah, this is way more realistic,
Do
but
you know-
it's a lot slower.
Do you know anyone that's actually had a turducken?
No.
No.
They're expensive.
Are they?
I don't know, but I think they are.
Yeah,
Well,
you
it would
missed
have
the
to be
spot.
because it's like multiple birds, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it's
what
a turkey, a duck, and a chicken.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and there's stuffing in between the layers.
Right.
And they have to debone them and stuff.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, like I was going to get a tofurkey because why not?
Yeah.
And it was like $20 or something.
Oh wow.
For for tofu shaped like a turkey?
Yeah, which I'm sure it's like, flavored and,
Right.
There's some really good meat replacements out there, but yeah.
Meat replacement just sounds wrong.
It was good.
Oh.
It's the red cars. You gotta watch out for the red cars.
Right.
It's better than that ham hock they had at work yesterday.
Ew.
And it was just like this big old nasty bone, like Flintstone-ish, and it was like had ham on it. And people were just like picking off slivers of ham.
I didn't see that.
So gross. Well, you didn't see it because by the time you got in there, somebody had taken it and put it in a Ziploc bag to take home, I think.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The people at your work.
So gross.
Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go back to seeding on the tractors.
Fertilizing?
Or planting, yeah. That.
I might. Just because it is easier.
I mean, it goes quick with this big old rig you got going here. But
yeah.
I know what you're saying. What are you doing?
Giving myself some Enros.
Doing donuts.
Doing flips and shit. Alright?
He's on a boat now.
I'm on a dolphin.
Oh, sorry. Dolphin.
Get the song right. Come on.
Dolphin, boat.
You don't know your Lonely Island?
Whatever, dude.
It's pretty good. I think SeaWorld is as real as it gets.
Hey, you gotta watch Blackfish, and then you won't be supporting SeaWorld.
Yeah,
okay?
John.
Mike was ripping me earlier for saying something about SeaWorld, so.
That was last week, John.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a week ago. It wasn't
Come
just
on,
like
John.
an hour ago.
Keep the YouTube good magic going.
Magic, I forgot.
No, I will say the Blackfish documentary about Telecom was pretty interesting.
About the killer whale who's actually a killer.
Yeah, he's only killed like 2.
Oh, the one that killed that lady a couple years ago?
You know. YOLO.
I mean, there was one guy who like evidently snuck it. Like he like didn't leave SeaWorld when he was supposed to.
You deserve it then.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much. You do.
But
like YOLO.
No, I think that whale has actually killed 3 people now.
Right.
Wow. 2 trainers, 1 in Canada.
Oh, and they moved it?
What?
They moved the whale then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and it was so sad when they caught him because he was just a little baby. And the killer whales are like super intelligent.
Yeah, yeah.
And what they were trying to do is the males actually separated from the females and like the moms and the babies.
Okay.
To distract them.
Oh.
Or whatever. Like they went up a different channel of water and they thought that would distract like the poachers or whatever.
All right.
And it semi worked, and then but they had like a helicopter to like track them and stuff. It was really really sad.
Huh.
And the whole time the person in Canada was getting killed, she was like, "What's this all about, eh?"
Ruined a boot.
Sorry.
Hopefully
Sorry, Canada.
Send the hate mail to pumaplow at gmail.com.
Yeah, that was Mike saying that. Just
good times.
Yeah, sorry, Canada.
We love you.
We're not all that insensitive.
Wow.
The views expressed in this video may not exactly be the views of pumaplow.com. That's the disclaimer.
That was good.
We had to throw that out that time on Daniel, too.
Yeah.
When he got into it.
I don't even know what he said.
It was in that live stream a while back.
Yeah.
He got into it with a guy.
Worse than the Lions discussion. Check out the Zoo Tycoon videos.
Zoo Tycoon episode 1 if you want to see a funny discussion in the comments.
Yeah.
That dude was...
That was awesome.
He was a little too serial.
It was something.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Love you. Thanks for subscribing.
Yeah.
Watching, buddy.
But man, that was a weird comment.
If you want a shout out, let us know.
Yeah, let us know your name. We'll give you a shout out. I don't care. We give shout outs all the time.
Yeah,
especially during the live streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, live streams are full of shout outs because they, can talk to us live.
We haven't done it in a while because, I'm dead.
Because you're dead, yeah.
Technical difficulties.
It's hard to do live streams when you're dead.
Dead starring hours.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we should totally make like a sock puppet for you or something.
Why?
I'm not that dead. Hopefully.
I almost got it all. That's good.
I could die during my surgery.
Oh my god, shut up, drama queen.
Dude, if I have to I'm gonna get some snacks and hang out. Hopefully they have some good magazines to read.
How long is it gonna take?
See, I can't remember when I had mine because I was, obviously out of it.
You were knocked out.
Well, okay, so
a couple of hours. Maybe?
Do they have to do their own X-rays and stuff?
They do their own X-rays because what they want to see.
Said doo-doo.
But their X-rays, at least when I had them done, I know you're gonna be at a different office with the same doctor.
Right.
They had and this was 2006. I had mine. But they had them on a tablet. They're digital X-rays.
Whoa, way back then.
I know.
That's pretty cool, actually. Way back then.
Yeah, because our dentist still uses film and
sure, yeah,
develops
he's
them.
old school.
A little old school, but still good.
Probably cheaper too.
Yeah, but there's a nerve in your jaw, and so they want to see where the placement is, and then they tell you you might have nerve damage, or you might drool, but
Great.
So yeah, I think my appointment maybe was like 9 or 10. They did like a consultation because they wanted to do some X-rays and make sure like there was nothing that was gonna like cause any major issues before they proceed.
Right.
And then I honestly don't remember what time I got home because I was out of it. But
Yeah, I figured it'd be a couple hours.
yeah, usually probably a couple hours, depending if you have to wait. And
right.
Once they get done with the surgery, they put you in the recovery room, and you know you just hang out there for a little bit to get
to wake up
a little less woozy.
Well, I know the only other time I've ever been knocked out, you totally missed the beginning of that.
Yeah, but that was like back in the 80s.
I know, but that was. Anyway, they tell you to count backwards from 10, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I made it to 8.
Oh.
And then the next thing I remember.
Yeah.
Dude, this corn planter. This clearly is not Stevie Ray.
It's me.
Oh, it's you doing it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Next thing I remember, I'm in recovery. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, mine was. I was really tense because I was like, I'm gonna die. And you know what I honestly was worried about when I was getting it, because I got the general anesthetic. I was worried I was going to have an accident and poop my pants, and like that would have been horrible to wake up to that.
Wow.
So like that was my major concern, because like I don't know what happens. But what was I saying?
It'd be like the time John and I took Ivan to the emergency
Oh god,
vet.
hold on. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So I was really stressed, and like they're having trouble getting the IV in, and so they gave me some nitrous to relax me.
Nitrous is great stuff.
Right, which I've never ever had before. And so then I was like, wow. And there was a Crosby, Nash, Stills and Young song on it. And I remember being like, I gotta tell people about this. And so then it like totally just like went to black, and then woke up. And then the freaking next time I went to the dentist just to get like my teeth cleaned or something, laying in the chair, getting my teeth cleaned, and that Crosby, Stills, Nash song came on again, and I was like, flashbacks. I was like, whoa. All right, cat story.
Anyway, nitrous is good. I had it for the first time a couple weeks ago.
They never offered that to me.
I didn't think it really made me all that high.
Dude, I was tripping.
No, like they had that mirror, that they use. And I was like, the image on the mirror is backwards from what you're doing. But
the mirror, I always have my eyes closed.
It's like there's like a mirror light thing above you.
Oh yeah.
And like she was like on my right, but on the mirror she was on my left.
It's just a super bright light.
Yeah.
But you don't really see the light though.
You should be like the little kid where they give you sunglasses and stuff.
Anyway, so yeah, Ivan was sick one night, and I took him to the emergency.
He's your
vet.
cat.
He's my cat. Yes.
Yeah, not the kid.
No.
And John went with me because
you took your kid to the vet. It was cheaper.
Whatever it takes.
Insurance hadn't kicked in.
Probably more expensive, but whatever.
Probably actually. Yeah.
Anyway, and so they did like an exam, and they took some blood, and we were sitting in the lobby, and I was just holding him because he wasn't feeling good, so he was just kind of chilling. And it was John and I sitting in chairs next to each other, and I'm holding Ivan, and it's a real small waiting room. And on the other side, there's this couple there with their cat. They're holding him, and he was sick too, right? Hence why they're at the vet. I know, don't worry.
It was like at night too.
It was late.
It was like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it was pretty late at night. Anyway, and so I knew he wasn't feeling good. Whatever. I didn't know what was wrong with him. That's why we were at the vet.
Clearly.
Because I found him laying on my kitchen floor, like just meowing.
Yeah.
Which was not a good sign. Pro tip right there for you cat owners.
Wow.
Yeah. And so all of a sudden it just smells like death.
Yeah.
You're like, Jonathan.
And I'm like,
much.
What is that? And I looked over at the other people, and their cat was just kind of sitting there chilling. And they're looking at me, and all of a sudden I realized Ivan had a diarrhea
on your lap.
over me. And I was like, oh. And so I kind of picked him up away from me a little bit, and I ran into the...
Did more come out when you did that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And so I ran into the exam room where we had been, to kind of corral him. And there was a trail of poo from the waiting room to the exam room, and it was just all over the exam room, all over Ivan, all over me. And so we got Ivan situated. They came and helped me out, whatever. And I go to the bathroom.
They gave you a wet nap.
Pretty much.
They had this little crappy bathroom that I went to. Get it? Crappy. And I rinsed off whatever. I had a sweatshirt and shorts on. Rinsed off whatever I could, and then used Lysol and sprayed it on me.
Oh.
So then I just smelled like cat poo and Lysol.
It was disgusting.
It was atrocious. And we were there for like 2 more hours.
When he was like down the hall cleaning up, like one of the nurses heard the commotion because there was nobody at the like receptionist area because it was late at night. So the nurse heard the commotion from out front because we're all like freaking out.
She probably smelled it.
And she comes and looks over the reception desk, and I go, well, we need a cleanup out here.
And
What clean up?
luckily, by the time I got back from cleaning myself up, they'd cleaned the floor up and everything.
Yeah,
so
she came out with a mop and
Right.
cleaned it up.
Ugh,
It was
But-
disgusting.
throw
Poor
that
Ivan.
mop away.
And he was there for like 2 days.
Yeah, he was
What's wrong
actually.
with him?
Ended up just being like really dehydrated. I think he had some kind of bug, but
Yeah.
he's fine. I mean, that was years ago.
That was many years ago because we were painting our brother's house that time.
Yeah, the house in O'Fallon. We were painting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
he had moved already?
Yeah.
Right about the time he had moved. Yeah.
And that was right after they moved, remember? Because
Right.
the real estate
It
agent
was
said
all
it
of
would.
us, right?
Yeah,
It would never-
surprisingly, people don't want purple bathrooms
And
and
nasty seafoam green bedrooms. pretty much.
neon yellow bedrooms.
Hey, the yellow was cool.
Yellow was
yellow was
cool.
cool.
It was just a little too, like, if you close your eyes, you're still going to, like, see it.
I can't believe nobody complained about the pink and brown room.
Pink and brown.
That was the front bedroom.
Right. It
yeah.
was. It was pretty hideous.
It
Here's
was
the
like
thing,
two
though.
two different tones of pink on two different walls and a brown on two walls or
Like,
something.
I know it's hassle to, like, paint and stuff, but it's paint.
I know.
I agree. It's just paint. I mean, you look at the house for like the bones, and
Right,
Yeah.
the layout and not, you know.
I
Or-
get if you don't want to like remodel bathrooms and kitchens and stuff. I get that. 'Cause
Right.
that's major work.
Yeah.
Sure.
But paint.
Paint, or if it's something like, oh, I don't like this carpet, well, that can be easily changed, not that expensive. Ask for money off the house price.
Yeah.
like,
Right.
yeah.
All I know is that one house that you and Tupelo looked at that had the tanning bed.
The homemade tanning bed.
Homemade tanning bed in the basement.
It looked like, first
a
off,
torture
it was like,
chamber.
It
it
was
was like,
awesome.
what?
A torture chamber.
Yeah, it was like this little, like, plywood box, and it kind of looks like, imagine like a coffin, but upright
Yeah.
type of thing,
Kinda.
made out of plywood.
Uh huh.
And it was in the basement, so again, extra creepy. And then we open it, and there's a bunch of lights. So I thought it was like a marijuana like thing,
Yeah.
like to grow it. But there's also like all this like reflective stuff, like you'd see in the 80s.
The whole thing was just like almost tinfoil.
Yeah.
So reflective.
It was
So
awesome.
that would have been a homemade.
Did you see
tanning
it?
bed.
Yeah, I was there that day.
Oh, you were there.
Yeah, that was
day.
one of the first houses we looked at.
That's right. And there was a big timer up above it, so you turn it
Yeah.
on before you walked in it.
Right.
He was so in love with that house, and the house was so horrible.
Dude, the yard on that thing was terrible.
There was no yard.
There was no yard.
You walked out back like 3 steps and you were down a hill.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
can you imagine with all the
Cliff.
crazy weather we've had this year trying to get up the
Oh.
hill to the house?
Oh yeah,
Forget
it's been
that.
great.
Yeah.
Hey, he's almost done.
Okay, so John's gonna keep on planting,
Yes.
going to the beach. You know,
And I is Nicki Minaj.
we'll pick it up next time. Until then, it's Mike and John and Cheryl, the intern from PumaFly.com. See ya.
Bye.
Toodles.